Hello. Hello. How's it going? Hello, Kev Larson, Ginyu, Mr. Leo. How are you guys doing today? Are you ready for more Famicom games? More NES games? I'm ready. We're gonna play a helicopter game today. Cobra Command by Data East. Yeah, it's a cool enough cover. It's even got the title of the game in English there at the bottom, although it's a little hard to tell because that font is... It's hard to even tell that is a font, but it is. It says Cobra Command in the bottom left. It looks just like a bunch of dirt on the case, but that is the title. But you know, it's an alright cover. Nothing to do with G.I. Joe. No, it has nothing to do with G.I. Joe at all. Nothing to do. It's actually probably, I guess, a take on Choplifter. Like it feels a lot like an updated Choplifter. I like it a lot better than Choplifter. Cobra Command. Let me see. The American cover looks like... It looks like this. Looks like that. Which might even be a little bit better of a cover, to be honest. This might be another example. It's a Data East NES game. But I actually like this one. Data East is, they've made some good games to this point. They made Karnov. Data East has got Karnov. They also made Bump and Jump, I believe. They make some good games sometime. A lot of their early games are like farmed out to bad developers, but they made that Bebop High School game that seemed cool. They've also made the Tantei Jinguji Sabaru games, which seem pretty cool. We can't play them. And Breakthrough, that game's alright, kinda. Bump. Yeah, font choice is, well, you know. Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is cool, so you know that's good. The bad karate guys in Karate Kid. And now it's the best show on current modern TV. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I actually like this game. I'm a fan. I played this when I was a kid, and I really enjoyed it. It's got a little bit of some awkward controls with the way that the chopper moves. It's a little bit weird, but I actually think it's a pretty cool game. Let's check it out. Cobra Command. Yeah. It is a lot like Choplifter, but it's much more refined than Choplifter is. Cobra Command. Let's see if you recognize this game. Cobra Command. He's parting the sea. Moses Command. I would play Moses Command. Name, Stephen Power. Stephen Power. Rank, General. Branch. Army. Mission. Save the hostages. Destroy enemy strongholds. Good luck. I don't know if Stephen Power's that guy or me. Actually not sure. I think it's me. Am I a general in a helicopter? There are 20 hostages. You must save them all. All of the hostages. The jungles and the marshes, enemy fortresses are hidden underground. Secure the fortresses to refuel and collect weapons. So this is a pretty cool game. A little bit like Choplifter, but a lot more fleshed out levels. There's like a whole upgrading system. You can collect upgrades, improve your helicopter, and you have to explore the level and then you'll actually find the dudes. It's not just like the same. If I remember correctly, Choplifter is just basically like the same level over and over again, right? Oh, not this game. You can also take multiple hits, at least from bullets. And as you improve your armor, you can take even. So you've already been shot, I think, twice. There's one. Let's get him. We do have limited continues in this game. Both are better than Tiger Heli. Oh! He shot me. He shot me. How's the audio? Yeah, so the start button turns your chopper. It changes the direction of your chopper. Uh-oh, we're on fire. That's generally bad. Oh no! And we're dead. If you get shot one too many times, you don't immediately die, but your chopper gets set on fire, and then you rapidly descend to the ground and crash, which is cool. It's a nice touch instead of just simply exploding. Yeah, the dudes we saved. Yeah, I'll just reset. Let's re-get that life back. Game's a bit quiet. Yeah, you might be right. Let me turn it up a little bit. Let's see how that is. Yeah, we have all the default weapons right now. You fire bullets and missiles. You can upgrade both of those. Like in Gradius. And once you get the upgrades, you can select between them at will. Which is pretty cool. You can land on the ground. As long as you're not flying at an angle, you won't crash if you land on the ground. But if you brush up against solid walls, you will explode. Crashing into other vehicles will also make you explode, and I think getting shot by certain powerful missiles will make you explode. Yeah, so here we have the first underground area. Some of these are like hidden. You have to find them to rescue all the dudes. You not sure you ever played this? Pretty cool game. You might have missed out on it. Alright, so let's observe how this is maybe a good opportunity to observe how the scrolling works. Notice if I move to the left like this, that it does not scroll because I'm facing right. But if I start to move past the middle of the screen to the right, it scrolls to the right. See that? Now when I change my helicopter's direction, I can now scroll the screen to the left, but I can move back to the right side of the screen without making the screen scroll to the right now. So you can control the scrolling. It's a little bit awkward to get used to, but you can control the way the screen scrolls by changing the direction your helicopter faces. There's some disadvantages to the way that works though, because if you're brushing up against the middle of the screen like this, so that you scroll the screen, because the scrolling is a little bit slow, you end up moving slower than if you were just moving across the screen like this is faster than moving when you're scrolling. So if you're trying to fly over like something, and you're trying to fly in a hurry, scrolling the screen slows you down. So there's some pretty weird quirks to that with this game you kind of have to get used to. You've secured the enemy depot. We found the first semi-secret upgrade thing. There's a lot of different platforms you can land on. If you find the right ones, you can get weapons. So we got turbo engines and dual guns. All right, the turbo engines make you move like a little bit faster. You can change those as well, because you may not always want to use the fastest one. Just like in shooting, like other shoot 'em up games, moving too fast can sometimes be a disadvantage, especially in like these underground stages. Oh, the timer, yes. I believe we just started, right? So probably 3 minutes ought to be about right. Plus I reset it. And we got the dual guns for our main machine gun. It's already like a pretty decent upgrade. See? Dual machine gun there. Oh, one bad thing about the movement in this game. Alright, this is a weakness with this game. It seems impossible to move, like, in small units of move. Like, this is, if I just simply tapping the D-pad like this moves you this much. See? Like, your helicopter will just kind of shoot off in the direction you're moving in. It's, like, impossible to move a couple, like, an inch forward. That can be a big problem in shit. That can be a big problem in when you're like trying to maneuver through tight spaces. That's probably the biggest problem with this game, is the lack of precision on your movement. It's a shame. Alright. Now if we switch the direction we're facing there, we can suddenly move to the left a little bit faster. You don't have to bother with scrolling the screen. That has its advantages too, because we can come down here. Everything is on the screen now, because we scrolled it down this way. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. So right here, if I were to tap to the right, I might move into this wall, so I've got to be a little bit careful. Although, this guy's not getting into my chopper. There we go. That's 3. So for places like this, we have to rescue multiple dudes. They'll usually come out at 3 at a time, and then like another vehicle come out to attack you. There's like a pattern that persists throughout the whole game. Fuck, get in the chopper. Get in the chopper! That kills me! Dude, I think we'll just reset. Here, I'll reset the timer too, because I just reset the game. I'll reset the timer. You can do that on a reset. Now we have an exact timer, so that's pretty cool. Imagine piloting a helicopter in underground caves with master flying skills required. Yes, and this game does definitely require some finesse in how you control your chopper. Whoops, almost crashed there. So yeah, the controls have some, like, I wouldn't say they're bad per se, but they definitely have some quirks. And there's things that could be better. But the control quirks also kind of give the game its own unique feel too, so it's like, it's not all bad. I didn't restart. Damn it! Close enough. Man, you're right, I didn't. So how's everyone doing today? Airwolf? That was that helicopter show from the 80s. I never did watch that, but the theme song for that show is so good. Basically just know the theme song. I'm doing pretty good. Like I said before, next week you're going to be going on a little family trip, so that's coming up pretty soon. Shoot! Okay. Oh, look. So, if you get hit, you have like a certain amount of hit points in this game. At least from damage from bullets. Certain things will kill you instantly, but when you get down to your last hit point from bullets, interesting thing happens where your chopper gets set on fire, but you don't die right away. You get put into this fire state where your chopper kind of just like slowly is descending all the time. You're losing altitude. It's a pretty interesting, like, kind of low health state, like damage state. Like it's pretty interesting. It's pretty cool. You liking this? I like this game too. So, our best bet was the tanks. Is that it? Okay, I think we got all those dudes. Yeah, thank you. We're just going to like
I don't know. We're going to like Michigan or something to damn it. just like rented a house on the lake and we're just gonna like hang out there with the family. Oh, that's kind of all right because we were finished in there and we were almost done anyway. Like a quick warp out of the area. It's not so bad. There's a dude. Get him. Yeah, so we leave on Monday morning. So I have 2 more days I could stream. I'll probably stream either Saturday or Sunday. Not sure yet. Maybe during the day. I'll let you guys know. Stay tuned to the Discord. Maybe I'll even stream from the house in the lake. I can use my phone or something. That's what the kids do these days. Now here's a part right here where the scrolling can screw you over. So like, to do, it's a little bit weird, but to do this part safely, you can turn your helicopter like this. And it'll allow you to move over these missiles faster. When you see how when you're scrolling, it like hampers your movement. You kind of have to be careful of that when you play the game. It's definitely weird. I can understand why some people may not like that, but you kind of get used to it. Here we have the second underground area. Yeah, no, definitely give this game a try. This game is pretty cool. There's a lot of cool things about the game, like the fact all the upgrades you can find. You have to explore the levels. Like, even though the game is linear, you know, within each level you have to explore the levels to find all the dudes you need to be rescuing. So there's exploration, but not only the dudes, not only is there the dudes, but there's also upgrades you can find. And I like how the underground areas have this kind of, I don't know, almost atmospheric quality to them. Do you get something from this platform? I think we have to go back this way. And a path opens up. This should be something. You've secured the enemy depot. You've obtained following new weapons. Twin missiles. Alright, we got twin missiles. Twin missiles is better than non-twin missiles, so we will equip that. You can see that rope is one of the categories, so that you even get a better rope for the hostage. That's just for rescuing hostages. I think that the upgrade to that lets you rescue them faster. But oh, son of a! Every death is unfortunate because you have limited continues in this game. Although you get a pretty generous amount of lives and continues. When you change direction in the helicopter, it also changes the direction that the enemy choppers spawn from as well. So that could have some interesting applications, maybe. Alright, you don't need to kill those dudes. A Japanese and English release. How do you choose which one to play? Are you talking about for Fliptendo in general? Generally, we just go with the American one. The main exception would be if I've already streamed the American one, then I might go with the Japanese one. Because the objective, like I often will refer to this project as being like about Famicom games, but that's just, it's not specifically about Famicom. It's just about playing all the games for the system. It doesn't, and also we're also playing all the American games as well, all the NES only games, and in theory we would want to play all the unique games in other regions as well. There's only a few of those. Oh shoot! Oh, damn it! So we're not like playing. We're not necessarily focusing on Famicom games over NES games here. It makes more sense to play the NES ones whenever there's English versions. because we are English speakers. I'm trying to learn Japanese, but I've got a long way to go. And most of you guys, at least some of you guys, don't know Japanese. Surprising amount of you do, but in theory, some of you don't. So. So we don't have any particular... I mean, I do use the box art from the Japanese ones, usually. But that's only because that box art usually is better. That's the only reason why. Is that it? Oh, okay, yeah. The sound is good now, right? Alright, the game has 5 levels. That was level 1. But they do get more complicated as we go along. So, I don't know if we're gonna... It's been a little while since I played this. The game does get pretty hard later on. Don't know if we'll complete the game on the first attempt. Can't promise it. 28 hostages in Java. Where is Java anyway? Anybody know? Do they have coffee there? Oh yeah, you gotta mention the music in this game as well. Like, listen to how good the theme song of this game is. I love the theme song of this game. You only get to hear it in the first 3 areas, and the theme song for the later areas is not as good, but it's still not bad. Man, I like the cave music as well, but. And now we have fighter jet pilots coming at us. Near in Indonesia? Wow, you know that, huh? Oh! I got crashed by a jet. You actually get a pretty large amount of lives per continue. I don't remember how many, but like we've already used 4. So you can see that the amount of lives we get is a little bit generous. Whoa. And I think you get a pretty generous amount of continues as well. Like, it's probably like at least 3, I think. Oh, I'm on fire. Not ideal. So you gotta be careful, like, especially when your jet is on fire. Because you're constantly descending. It makes the movement very tricky. Oh! Oh, I'm dead. Unfortunate. It'd be nice to get through level 2 without continuing. You know, I've never actually played Silkworm. Or, wait, no, did I? Did I play Silkworm? That might have been requested at some point in my streaming career. I don't recall. But I haven't played it much. The helicopter in that game is fun to use. You don't say. Kimono o shimashi yo, or however you spell it. Kimono? Oh, shimashio? Shimashio. Are you trying to say wear a kimono? So Leo's got an emote for that. Oh, that's another thing you can do as well. Since you can change your speed in the menu, you get different engines with different speeds. If you're having trouble maneuvering through the caves because your chopper moves too fast, you can lower your speed, which is a cool thing that would be nice for many shooters to have. We've obtained super engines and firebomb. We're not going to be equipping super engines yet, but firebomb is really good for many situations. Hey, it's Tam. Tam, how's it going? Good to see you. You know Cobra Command? So check out the firebomb weapon. So because of the arc it has, it's very useful. The problem with the missiles is that they follow the same arc of your machine gun, so they tend to be redundant a lot of times for your firepower. But, oh, dude, from both sides? Get out. But the downwards arc of the firebomb is really useful for enemies along the grounds. Alright. Let's go shopping. Let's go shopping would be... It'd be kimono. It's kimono, not kimono. It will be kimono. Oh... Shimasho? Yeah, shimasho? No, you would probably say kimono o ikimasho? No, maybe kimono ni, because you're going. So kimono ni ikimasho. Ikimasho desu yo. If you want to put the yo on there. But I don't think you would... Or you might say, like, kimono ni ikimasen ka? Like, why don't we go shopping? Kimono... I don't know what kimono would be besides just, you know, the outfit. Maybe that's something else. I only know beginner Jap. Oh shit, I didn't mean to go down there. You'd use ni? Yeah. Sometimes those can be a little, like, interchangeable, the particles. Like o and ni and... Or wa and ga. Like, a lot of times... Like, wa and ga, I kind of get the difference between them now. Between wa and ga. Like, wa is supposed to emphasize what's the next word, and ga is supposed to emphasize the previous word. Is how I had it described to me, but it's supposed to be subject versus object. Which, I don't understand it very well that way, because I can never remember what is the subject and what is the object, but usually wa emphasizes the next word, and ga emphasizes the previous, I think. But like a lot of times those can just be interchangeable. Oh yeah, like so the difference is also like emphasis. So like you know, let's say you want to say you like sushi wa ski desu ka versus sushi ga ski desu ka. You could say both, but sushi wa ski desu ka emphasizes that you like this. It's like saying I like the sushi. You're emphasizing like, and sushi ga ski desu ka emphasizes the thing you say you're liking. So it's the difference between saying I like sushi and I like sushi. It's the difference. It's like that. And I've actually heard it used that way. Now that I like, you know, listening to Japanese sometimes, where they will like correct wa or ga. Like, even in anime. But, anyway. No! Oh, I'm on fire! Shit. Kimono is literally wearing thing. Yeah, because mono and koto? Is it koto? Are both just kind of mean, like, thing. One of the most difficult things to understand Japanese. I mean, was my explanation correct? I've seen like a couple explanations on it, and that's the one that made the most sense to me. It's an instinctive thing, the hard to put in words. Well, like, how about the way I think? Well, I mean, the thing is, I'm not 100% sure what I said applies in all situations, but I think that generally that's correct, what I said. Like, it's mainly an emphasis thing. I think. It may be, I mean, you know, obviously I'm not a Japanese native speaker, so, but it is. Anyway, that's how I had it explained to me. From, I don't know, whatever video I watched. It said that. Alright, dude, this could be the last live and the last hit, so we gotta take it easy in here. Genre was more broader, ga was more specific. Well, if ga is mainly for emphasis, that could make sense. But it does seem like wa is like the more generic go-to. We gotta get through this underground section. I don't know if we have another life or not. I don't think it says in your menu. Maybe it does. Saved 12. Probably all 16 of them are in here, hopefully. What's messages? No messages. Is that for is this game of a codec thing? If it does, I don't even know about that. Yeah, you know what's weird about this screen is it has a bunch of information, but it doesn't even tell you how many lives you have. That's kind of strange. Okay, Guinea, what you gonna stream? Shit. Do I blow this fucking thing up, or what? This is not good. So this thing here, I'm pretty sure I'm supposed to blow up, but if it's not letting me, that could mean that I missed a hostage somewhere. I think that's, in fact, what that means, which is bad. Oh, shit. No. Was there one around here somewhere? Dude, maybe we missed one at the top of this building. Probably dead. Yeah. You have to get all the hostages to proceed. Well, not only do you have to get all the hostages to beat a level, but if you don't get them all before a certain point, it'll, not let you just... if you miss one... And he died. We had another life, though. Alright, Man, I don't know. Should I go backwards? Maybe here? Maybe this building is where they're at? Sometimes they won't show up unless you, get close to the area, so, it can be good to fly a little bit lower. I think... They might even be back at an earlier area. Jeez, not good. Not good. I don't know where the fuck they are. Yeah, it must have even be back earlier. Look how many lives I have, though. Just on one continue. It's pretty crazy. Maybe around this fucking thing? A look into the database of old TurboGrafx. Is T-Set... Oh, no, trading card games. You mean trading card games? Dude, I don't know. Could we have missed one, down in here? Sucks. No, I'm on fire again. We didn't miss one here. What the fuck, man? The beginning of the level? That's weird. The card game Dune? There's a card game for Dune? Wow, that's interesting. Did not know that. And we died. Well, should we continue? I guess. Let's see. I don't remember if you keep the upgrades when you continue. Let's check. That sucks. We must have missed something at the beginning of the level. So that pretty much blows. Maybe we should start over. Duel. You don't keep the upgrades if you continue. The upgrades you got from that level. Let's reset then. Maybe we can do a better job if we reset. Use less lives. And we were at the beginning of level 2 anyway. We lost, like, level 1 could be played too quickly, so we're doing ourselves a favor, probably, if we continue. Saving time, that is. Also, we can listen to this awesome music longer. When you just have like a single hostage to rescue like that, you can just you can just cruise right over him and he'll grab your ladder. You don't even have to stop. It's pretty neat. The Dune trading card. I guess they have trading card games for everything, don't they? Especially back in the day when those were like really popular. Are trading card games still popular? I would imagine less so now. But I don't know for sure. I won't start the timer over anymore, I guess. Because that's not usually how we work in Fliptendo, I suppose. It's supposed to be like an overall time for how long it takes to beat the game. But I mean, you could make an argument for starting it over if you like have to start the entire game over. It's pretty fair. Shit. Okay, that's alright. Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh. You mean like right now? Is Yu-Gi-Oh still the most popular card game? Like even now? That'd be insane. Shit! Oh man, I want to kind of reset again. I guess I won't. DBZ, that makes sense. I guess it makes sense that it would be stuff like that. Magic, like all the, so basically like all the games that were popular like 2 decades ago, right? Like nothing's really changed, like there aren't really new, more popular card games based on any modern thing. It's all just the same shit that's been popular the last couple decades. Even Yu-Gi-Oh, which hasn't even been on TV in a long time. I guess that makes sense. Probably trading card fans are like all older now. Like, it's mostly, like, the people who, like, played it as kids. Alright, got all those dudes. Hits there, fortunately. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? See, that guy appeared even though I was at the top of the screen. I don't know how you even miss guys in this game. I don't know how that happened. We find ourselves in that situation before. Maybe I didn't miss any guys. Maybe you just have to bomb that blue thing longer. I don't remember it being like that. Oh shit! Got me with that bullet that angled down. He got me again with that angled down bullet. Fucker. Those bullets, the ones that, they're like a little bit bigger. The ones that will lob in an arc. They have a weird arc. It's like they'll just be going straight up and then suddenly they like angle down. It's not even in like a real arc. Oh yeah, we gotta blow this up, right? That's the trigger for this door over here. Bum, 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 bum. Wah, 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 wah. Twin missiles. Twin. Twin missiles. Picturing it like a Gradius voice. Alright. 2, 3. A First World. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. It's like an upgraded version of Choplifter, if you know that game, the old computer helicopter game. But this one's made by Data East, and it's got a lot more stuff going on. Like it has levels you have to explore to save all the dudes. Kind of like Jackal, I guess. Only you have to save all the dudes in this game. It has upgrades. And it's got really good music. But it has kind of quirky controls. The controls take a little bit of getting used to. How are you doing, First World? First world problems, am I right? Alright, now where was the fucking dude that we missed before? If there was. Where's the dude? Let's fly low to the ground, make sure we don't miss anybody. Was it that guy? Did we miss this guy before somehow? Dude, fucking... Check the fire bombs. No! Oh! Bastard. Maybe I'll not scroll that guy into the screen this time. Alright, there's just one of those guys there. Oh my... Damn it. It's a bad start. Down into the hole. Down to the hole we go. Yeah, we're currently on level 2 out of 5 levels. Doing well. I'm doing pretty well too. Maybe I should put the current level on the screen. Like I did with Quest of Key. I should do that with more games. Let me see how this looks. I think maybe I don't know if it's 5 or 6. It's like the final base area counts as a level. I think it's... Maybe it should actually be 6. I'll put 6, I guess. I'm not sure if... Because there's like a part, there's like a final level, and there's like a separate base area in that final level. Or maybe I'll put 5, since I'm not sure. I don't know, do you think does that look cool? I mean, the goal on the screen like that? I've been wanting to do that with more games, and I keep forgetting. Because, you know, like NES Mania, you always have the goal on the screen. But some games it's not appropriate for. some games it just doesn't matter. Unlike NES Mania, we don't have to play every game, so if a game has no ending, we can just not bother, instead of like having to invent some arbitrary dumb goal for it, you know? Which is one of the best things about not having to beat all the games. See, we have this super engine now, but it'll probably make us move too fast indoors, so we'll stay with the turbo. We'll definitely switch to the firebomb though. Oops, that should be on dual. Oh, those missiles home a little bit. Whoa. They always come out in threes, and then another tank will come out. So you can predict that, and I'm just gonna... Shit, I got hit. But I'm not on fire yet. What? It curved all the way around. Oh, son of a bitch. Don't like it. I seem to recall there being some very cheap weaponry in the final level, like a lot of homing attacks, if I recall correctly. But I remember that there's like safe spots and stuff you can find. Like the final levels are very tricky, but you like the overlay? Hey, thanks. With like the current level thing on it, as long as the game stays on a level. You know what I don't know if it's just me, but for like layout stuff, I think like having elements that overlap the screen a little bit is pretty cool. Like I kind of like having. That dude fucking shot me 3 times. Motherfucker. Anyway, as I was saying, I think elements that overlap the screen are pretty cool. I also had the font on my subscriber request screen overlapping the screen. And I don't know, it's pretty cool. Rather than spamming the fire bombs, I should try to time them to make sure none of the tanks slip through, like that one just did. I don't know what is up with this blue building. I honestly don't know what the fuck. It doesn't seem to have any purpose. Unless you shoot it from behind or something. Like, I don't think that's why I got stuck. Fuck. I guess tanks just come out of it or something. So you use to rescue. There's a dude. Damn it. Alright. Okay, hopefully we don't get stuck like last time. Like, I don't know what happened. We got up to this one part with the blue thing. You're supposed to be able to shoot it, and I was not able to shoot it. I'm pretty sure I rescued all the dudes this time. Pretty sure. Huh. Like, I should be able to destroy this thing here. I think. Yeah, you have to be careful with that. You don't want it to overlap anything important, but I think it just looks neat. It's kind of, you know, it makes the screen pop a little bit more. Dude, I'm supposed to be able to destroy this thing. What the fuck? Maybe you have to scroll the screen over a certain amount? Huh. That's weird, man. Huh. Oh, am I supposed to land on that? Oh, wait a second. You go in it. Oh, Dude, oh, man. Then that means before I could have just flown in it. And I started like running around trying to find the missing hostage. There was no missing hostage. You're supposed to fly in it. So that was I just wasted my time there. Damn it. It's just a tube. You're supposed to fly in it. Yeah, of course. Son of a bitch. Alright, what's this guy got for me? Armor, homing missiles. Homing missiles. I think that those are, like, maybe not great, though. The armor, I think, gets equipped automatically, so now we it's basically 1 extra hit point against bullets, which is good. It's a good thing. Oh shit, we gotta hurry here. The ceiling's coming down. Forgot about this part. If we land, we can pick up the hostages faster. Damn. Come on, hostage! Come on, fucking hostages, hurry up! Oh, man. Okay. Ooh, that's pretty tense. Tense situation. Ceiling coming down. Choppers don't do well with ceilings coming down. It's not good. There we go. We're on level 3 now. It's progress. Completed the second mission. Bravo. Stage 3, Borneo. There are 27 hostages in Borneo. There is a secret weapons factory underground. Night has fallen and the enemy is hiding. Be careful. Oh shit. It's night. The enemy's hiding, guys. We gotta be careful. Secret weapons underground. Now this is pod racing, am I right? Why, thanks. Thanks, First World. I'll be your hero. If we can make it past this level without continuing, it would be amazing. Save all those continues for later. Shit! I'm on fire! This thing does, like, shoots missiles or something. And I'm dead. Rats. Yeah, the helicopters get more evasive now. No, I'm dead. Too neutralized, lost, with no progress. That's bad. That's not good. These face motherfuckers. Oh, the missiles! Ah, I can't get. I keep getting killed by those missiles. Here's the continue. We had to continue in stage 3. Oh well. I guess that's just how it is. Oh, I gotta reselect my weapons too. Duel. We'll stick with. Wait. Yeah, we'll stick with Firebomb. Let's try the super engine a little bit. Since we're above ground. Yeah, move a little bit quicker. The screen does scroll a little bit faster. It's pretty nice. Actually, this is pretty helpful. There's gotta be a hostage here, doesn't there? No hostage here? Guess not. Whoa. Shit. There's a hostage, okay. Get him. And I died. Still no checkpoint. Except wait to test out the homing missiles. I mean, yeah, I can just select them right now. But I'm pretty sure that they're not good. Like, I think their homing is very very underwhelming, if I remember correctly. These are the homing missiles. You can see they're not doing a lot of homing. What? There's a dude here now. What the fuck? There wasn't a dude here before. See? I don't even... They're not homing at all. I don't understand what the meaning of these missiles is, but we'll switch back to the firebomb. Hey, Colic, what's going on? Alright, you gotta destroy this chopper facility. There we go. Oh! I exploded as I destroyed it. Oh, good. That was the destruction. We're stalling a little bit on level 3. Could be better. Already, you burned through one continue here. Oh, that was close. Whoa! Fucker. Finally made it to the first underground facility. Alright. Destroy that. Is there anything here? I don't think there's anything there. Because you should leave them at home? Exactly. I think you got it first, bro. You nailed it. You nailed it. Can I land here? Yeah, that's something. You obtain the following new weapons. Hyper engines and mines and ladder. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot, actually. The hyper engines, we don't equip those underground. In fact, maybe we should go back to the normal engine. We might want to use normal engine underground to be able to maintain our speed better. What else did we get? Mines. Try the mines out a little bit. And the ladder. That's the faster way of picking up hostages. The ladder is faster than the rope. Actually, the mines go in the similar arc to the firebomb, so you could just shoot 2 at once. I guess they're basically just straight up upgraded firebomb. Which is pretty nice. Oh my god! Fucking tank. Missiles? I think the missiles do like twice the damage of bullets. Climb my ladder. Alright. Got all those guys. Yeah, mines have a very nice rate of fire. I didn't remember them being so good. Pretty sweet. Back up to the surface. Alright. Usually there's like 2 underground areas per level. I'm not sure if that keeps up. And now we'll switch back to the faster engine. In fact, we have the hyper engine now. That's the fastest engine in the game. So that should be pretty nice for the above ground. We move pretty fast now. Whoa, sea of fire! Now we've got to fly over this sea of fire. It's hot. Whoa. Alright. Oh no, now I'm on fire. That's generally bad. What? How'd I die? Fuck, man. But the game, even though the game does have unlimited, I mean, even though it does have limited continues, it gives you a pretty generous amount of lives, continues, and even health is pretty generous as well. Like, everything's pretty generous in this game. But limited continues, so you can run out. You can't let the contra effect set in, where you get like so complacent by your huge number of lives that you start not paying attention to what you're doing anymore. Okay. Those traps are pretty weird. I don't understand how they are supposed to work. Nothing over here. Yes. Alright. I might want to turn down my speed here. Let's go down to turbo. A little bit close quarters here. Maybe I should have gone down to the regular. Oh! Alright. Now, this red thing up here, I believe, is a weapons thing. Let me put it down to normal speed for this part. Like, you should be able to, like, get something from this. There we go. Okay. You can fly into that. And it also gives you a weapon. You obtain the following weapons. Anti-tank guns and homing missiles 1. Oh shit, but the fucking shit respawns. No! Oh, fuck, that shit respawns there. Well, let's try out the anti-tank gun. And homing 1. So, it's really weird. There's a homing and a homing 1. That's gotta be like a translation error. I'm guessing that this thing called homing is not at all homing. Like, it must not be. Let's try out the homing 1. Although I really like the mines, but... Now, see, the homing 1 actually functions like real homing, so that's pretty nice. It's actually really nice. That's true homing. Should be called true homing. It's got to be a translation error. Like, there's no way that non-homing attack is meant to be homing. And I guess the anti-tank gun it just looks like regular bullets, but I guess it does double damage or something. What the fuck, homing? But the homing isn't always reliable. Might want to switch back to mines for this part. I don't want any more deaths. You be careful. I mean, I don't know how many lives I have left. We don't want to have to repeat the whole level. That would be very bad. We're almost at level 4. Which means we're like already halfway through the game. But let's see how long the continues will hold out for. Stage 4. And now we get some different music. Third mission is completed. Keep going. Stage 4, South China Sea. 29 hostages here. Proceed through the sea and save the hostages at Kamau. The enemy is proud of their strong fleets. Now we get the different music. Alright, make some changes here. We'll go back to the fastest engine. And we'll bring the homing back out. Now we've got to fight the fleets. Yeah, see, the homing missile, this is the problem with the homing missile. It's not completely reliable all the time. There we go. Submarines there. They've got their own homing missiles. That's a problem. I think we can we shoot this thing here? No? It looks like something we should be able to shoot, though. Dude, fucking... No! Oh, the... Alright, there's another continue. I'm a one-man Air Force. I am. Dude, it fuck. Oh man, it unequipped my shit. Damn it. Sucks. Oh, let's see a checkpoint. Dead. Does the Air Force have an air cav unit? Air cavalry? What? Oh! Fuck. How's it going, Asian Waste? I've already used a continue in this stage. See, it gets harder. It gets harder later on. caution is required. Where's all the dudes I have to rescue? Where are they all? Whoa! There's red balls! Oh my goodness. I just got red balled. What? Is that a volcano? What am I supposed to be attacking here? Let me switch to the landmines. The volcano? What do I attack here? What? We just burned through 2 continues extremely rapidly. It's bad. Wow. Wow. That's 3 continues used. Not good. This stage is wrecking us. Could be the last continue here. Oh, you're supposed to... Oh, no wonder I couldn't scroll the screen. I missed blowing up this ship. You're supposed to blow up this ship. I see. Oh, you're supposed to fly in there, aren't you? You're supposed to fly in the ship, I think. You're supposed to fly in the ship. That's what it is. See? Look at... Alright. I missed this before. Here's some dudes. Is there like a thing on this platform here? Just checking. Let's see, we still need to find homing 2, and probably there's still some better armor, I think. And there's probably a better weapon at some point. We're not fully decked out yet. What? Man! Stupid jet. Yeah, we're not going to be beating this game on the first attempt. That's for sure. You do blow up this installation here. I thought that you did. I thought you did. It just wasn't working before because we hadn't got past the boat part. Different animation for crashing into the water. That's bad. Game over. back to level 1. You see what happens? 3 continues is what you get. Doesn't now look happy with his job. He just looks very serious. He's very serious about his job, that's all. Back to the first level with its awesome music. Da-na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Like how that guy just walks into thin air there. Cobra Command. I've got command of the Cobra. You've got to have command of the Cobra. Very important. G.I. Joe license. Fair. It's fair. I understand. Rescuing the Crimson Guards and Destro. You know what? Maybe you won't like this, but I've never actually seen... Or I never actually... Well, I've seen it, but I've never actually watched G.I. Joe as a kid. Never watched it. For some reason, I never got into G.I. Joe. I was always into He-Man and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. But G.I. Joe? I never got into G.I. Joe. I don't know why. It's just the military theme didn't appeal to me, I guess. So I barely know the Joes. The shoot missiles into dudes, that's fun. The ultimate expression of capitalism in Cold War era. Huh. G.I. Joe, American hero. G.I. Joe is there. What kid didn't like army dudes? Me, I guess. Oh yeah, I guess that answers the question. I didn't like army dudes. Cold War era. Yeah, many kids love G.I. Joe, but I was not one of them. I like Transformers. Missiles. I think we've only died once so far. 0 times would have been better, but... Oh, no! I did not need to die there. Damn it. I did not need to die there. I might have needed that life later on. What? I just died again? Oh. That wasn't supposed to happen. There. And then I died up. Dude, I just wasted 2 lives there. Very unfortunate. Almost wasted another one flying into this structure. There's like a C does a Nick Fury toy comic book empire. That's like the Avenger dude? That's the Avenger dude? That's interesting. Did not know that. So did they just like lose the license and then we're like, what can we do with this? Let's turn it into generic military dudes. Or military superheroes or something. Because Nick Fury is kind of like that already. He's already kind of like a military superhero. Isn't he, Nick Fury? I don't know. Seems like it. Various members of S.H.I.E.L.D. I see. Well, you can kind of see how it became G.I. Joe then. Interesting. That makes sense. Yeah, I didn't know that until just now. Blurm, 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 blurm. Blurm, 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 blurm. It's my favorite song. Good dodge. Okay. Gonna make up for it for those deaths by not dying in level 2. That'll be real good. But this guy with his homing missiles. Damn, that guy sucks. His homing missiles. No, he hit me anyway. Oh! I was trying so hard to dodge. Son of a bitch. No, you know why? Because I have it on the lowest speed. I should have switched back. Yeah, I should have switched back to higher speed. That's why. I should have switched back to higher speed. I'll just do it now. That's why I'm not dodging those missiles. It's interesting how that makes the screen scroll faster, too, when you switch to a better engine. Oh, look at that. Okay, so that's a lot easier to dodge those fucking missiles now. Look at this. Way better. fuck? So that's 4 times I've died. 4 times. Can't afford to continue on this level. The speed is so nice. Blam 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 blam. Oh! Oh! 5 deaths! Oh, so unfortunate. Oh, it even keeps track of the amount of damage you've done to the structure. That's interesting. Homing missiles we do not want to equip. So those homing missiles, obviously it's a mistranslation, but I wonder what they're supposed to actually be. It just seems like a single missile that goes straight. Maybe it's like a power missile or something, maybe it does double damage, but it doesn't seem useful. It doesn't seem like it'd be useful at all. Dude, can I... Wait. Oh, I can't switch. I wish I could switch off of this speed thing. But I can't. It won't let you go into the menu on this screen. Oh no! I'm on fire! Don't want to die here. No! Those things weren't shooting missiles last time. 6 lives lost. Maybe you have 7? I wonder if it's 7 lives. We're gonna have to probably continue with stage 3 again. It sucks. Not doing any better than the first attempts. It's a shame. Whoa. What? Oh! No, I landed wrong or something. That's 7 lives. Okay, so you have 8 lives then? Or that was 7 deaths. So this is the 8th life. Is it 8? Or maybe you get 9 lives? How many lives do you get in this game? It's at least 8. You get a lot of lives per continue. Damn, these fucking curving missiles. Couldn't dodge it, but that didn't matter. 8 lives lost. Could be all of our lives. Or no, there was 7 lives lost, right? That was the 8th life. Let's beat this level without dying. Yeah, let's do that. That's a good idea. No! Alright, that's 8 deaths, so 9 lives? Hey! Why is that not showing up on my chat? Alright, Veritosu. Very good. Veritosu with the host. Hey, how's it going? Thanks. Thanks for the host. Shouldn't I have the hyper jets now? I guess not. Hey, I thought you finished your stream already. I was watching you play Danganronpa earlier, wasn't I? No, I'm pretty sure there should be a dude here. That's weird. Shouldn't there? Or maybe you have to rescue this guy over here first and then come back for him? That's a continue. So it's 9 lives. You get 9 lives per continue. Now we know for sure. Oh, I'm on level 3 now. Whoops, I forgot to update that. But it's not looking good. Oh, I see. Oh, okay. Did you finish the trial? How'd it go? Now we gotta play for real. Now we gotta play for real. There's no other choice. Speculation is running wild, so you didn't finish the trial yet, huh? Any theories about what's gonna happen? It's pretty exciting. Damn. No, I should have just kept flying. So a guy does appear. So you have to rescue that guy and come back and rescue this guy. I have to remember that for future playthroughs. Well, Veritasu's playing through Danganronpa, a Phoenix Wright-ish visual novel right now, which is a game that I also very, very enjoy. Alright, got the hyper engines. Killer and or mastermind is either Byakuya, Hero, or a long shot Junko. Alright, well. I know what is the correct answer. And I guess I'll just have to smile. And you can wonder if one of those is right. Yeah, maybe it's Monokuma. It's true. True mastermind is the guy from Treasure Master. That's probably it. This game is not easy. At first it seems like, with all the lives you get, it might be a little bit on the easy side, but the later levels can start wiping away those lives pretty quick. So it's not really, like, that hard either, but it's not necessarily easy. Sea of Fire. Pretty good firepower now. Whoa. Switch to the hyper engines. Oh, that guy's got a bazooka. Dude's got a bazooka. Gotta blow this little spike up, I guess. Wow, that's close. Whoa. Whoa. A bit janky, the scrolling. It's just very... The scrolling in this game is just very particular. Like, you just have to understand the mechanics. Like I explained before. You gotta keep in mind that it scrolls based on which direction you're facing. Once you understand it, I think it actually is a pretty cool system. And you can... But you have to... It does require a little bit of learning, I guess. Yeah, I was at level 4 before Mr. Leo. We actually had to start over. We got game over. But, yeah, you know, I kind of think that too, like, the scrolling, it is very weird, a little unintuitive, but it does sort of almost feel helicopter-y in a way. The scrolling. Oh, shit. Oh. Damn it. See, right there, that was... I should have turned off... I think I still had the fast engines on. I should have turned them off. Yeah, one thing that you have to keep in mind with this game is that it's really important to change your helicopter's speed based on your situation. And you don't want to be using a fast engine indoors, generally. I still have it on. Oh, actually, it is on normal. Good, that's good. Well, then I just... I was kind of screwed there because the helicopter was on fire, so I have the constant dragging down effect. Meant that I don't think I could have escaped from that little narrow position I was in. Did it go away eventually? It doesn't go away until you die or complete the level. Like it just means you're in your last hit point, but there's no way to heal yourself mid-level. You just have to deal with the effect until you die. But you'll probably die soon, so just don't worry about it. Oh, that's close. Okay, I want to get these power-ups. Shit. There we go. But we gotta be real careful when we spawn back in, because all the enemies respawn. Yeah, we want that stuff. Alright, there we go. Yeah, there's no way to heal yourself mid-level. I don't think. I wish you could know how many lives you have left, but there seems to be no way in-game to tell you that. At least now we know what to do in level 4. So that'll help. Once you learn the levels of the game, I think it gets to not be so hard anymore. All the data use schemes are yeah, data use schemes tend to be a little bit more on the janky side. I don't know. I don't know if I'd even call it janky. I think it's just it's more just very finicky. The controls in this with the scrolling. I think it's kind of cool once you understand it, but it's just very particular how you have to control your helicopter, especially in indoor areas. Outdoor areas, it doesn't really matter that much, except for like certain parts. Like if you're trying to fly over things that are shooting straight up. Yeah, Werewolf is pretty janky. That's true. I mean, of course, Karnov is very janky. Karnov's still a very fun game, but very janky. And that's okay. So we probably want to, right here, we probably want to turn this engine speed down so we don't accidentally crash into the platform. Because that would be bad. Rampage? Well, yeah, I mean Rampage, I guess Rampage isn't super janky, but it is a little... I wouldn't say it's exactly polished either. Caveman games. No! Yeah, this level is starting to get pretty hard with some of this shit. But I should not have died there. Alright. Engine speed back up to full. Going back. Yeah, by the time we got to the Super Nintendo era, Data East had kind of de-janked. They kind of de-janked a little bit. They were getting pretty polished with their games. Oh, jet bike. But it's not fun to play. What, Joe and Mac? You don't think Joe and Mac is fun? I think Joe and Mac is fun. It's a very simple game. It's not very deep, but I think it's fun. Uh-oh. No! I'm not dead yet. Okay, good. Get in there! Get in there! Get in there! No! Oh, that's a continue. Oh, man! That's 2 continues now. Oh, you mean the NES port? Well, that's probably, yeah. I never even played the NES port, but I've heard it's quite a bit jankier. I wish the game would remember your power-ups when you continue like that. It just puts you back at the basic ones. Kind of sucks. Are these guys still rescued? No, I have to re-rescue them. Unfortunately. I'm gonna do it quickly and efficiently this time. Okay. Good. Not so good. Uh-oh. Blow up. I never played Caveman games either. But people like that game, right? Oh, I never made it this far on my first attempt. I don't remember the cave. I'm gonna turn the speed down here. Normal speed. Can you like, are there depots in this cave that you can land on and get weapons? Maybe this is a depot? No. That kind of looks like a depot. There we go. New weapons. Rapid fire and homing missiles 2. I like the sound of homing missiles 2. Not sure about the rapid fire. If you can just hold the button down, that might be pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Although, I mean, like, the problem with the rapid fire is you still have to mash the missile button anyway, so you may as well just mash both buttons. I'll stick with the ATG. Oh, what is this? I need more speed. I need more speed. Oh my god. No, this shit sucks. Can you blow those up? Oh, that part sucks. Wow. It's a cave sub, that's right. It's true, a lot of caveman and dinosaur games, that's true. I keep pressing the pause button by accident. I'm trying to turn the helicopter around, not pause. Pause is select. Wonder if you can blow up those little parts of the sub that are shooting missiles, maybe? Maybe if I switch to firebomb or mines? That doesn't do anything. Alright, I don't... Wow, you can't even kill that sub. Damn. Are you serious? The only thing we can do here is just be fast, I guess. What? Oh my god. Oh, if I land, I'm safe, though. Wait, am I safe? I'm not safe, but I still got all the dudes. We got all the dudes. Okay, we're done with that area. Alright, now we know how to deal with that. No, I'm getting annihilated. Get out of here, homing missiles! Oh, these homing missiles are so tenacious. They're the tenacious D of homing missiles. What? Whoa. Oh, no, no! Son of a bitch! Get out! Get out! Get out! Stop that! Stop that! Oh, I did not want to scroll that guy back on the screen. Oh no, game over. Oh. Oh. Oh, by the way, I'm on level 4. I'm sorry, I keep forgetting to change the level thing. I've been on 4 for a while. This whole boat level is 4. Damn it. Damn it. Oh, we gotta rescue all these guys again. This is the last continue. We're gonna, again, end up game overing on level 4. That would suck. No! Oh my, dude, those missiles do so much damage. Oh no! Can make sure I destroy those subs before I pass them. I made that mistake before. All the lives are disappearing. It's bad. I know what to do in this cave. Now I know what to do. Let's see. How do we want to do this? Like this, maybe? Oh, that worked. Look at that. Look at that maneuver. Oh. Okay. Look at. Wow, no, not bad. Not bad. Damn. Just go a little further. No! They got me. Just gotta shoot this shit right here. All we have to do. Whoa. Die! Come on. How many lives do we have left? Do we have enough to... I haven't been in here yet. I don't remember what's in this cave. Don't know how many lives we have left. It might not be a lot. This is the last continue as well. Wait, what? Wait, this is a wall? Wait, what do you do here? Oh, you blow this thing up. Oh, I see. Okay, that makes sense. I need to not die. I want to get to level 5 at least. I'm not going to be beating the game, but... What do we do here? Land on this? Oh, is this? Super armor. That's a nice thing to get. Oh, it puts you over there automatically. Alright. Super armor, nice. Oh, I gotta blow this up. Oh, does this put you in the... Wait, is this the base? Is this the enemy base? Do we get all the hostages? Still 16 hostages left. Do I fly in here? Oh, this part. Right, okay. Oh shit, I can't. Oh, it won't let me go to my equipment. I wish I could have turned the speed down. Look at this. No! Oh, this part sucks. My homing missile's trapped! Homing missile, come on! Look at my homing missile, it's trapped. What? Come on, man. Oh, no! Oh, no! Oh! Damn it. Let's put it down to the turbo engines for this part. That's enough speed. Oh man, there's only one other guy? Well, at least we made it to stage 5. Mission 4 is completed. Continue quickly! Stage 5, Siam. I believe this is the final stage, but I also think that we're on our last continue and we have almost no lives left. This could even be the final life. But maybe I'll beat the game without dying. Only 7 hostages. You must invade Siam from the air on top of the plateau. Enemy headquarters is just beyond the plateau. The defenses are strong. I did beat this as a kid. Yeah, on a rental. I beat it on a rental. So it's like it's not that hard. Oh, look at this boat. It's pretty cool. Like, it's one of those games that's like, you know, is challenging, but if you just kind of stick with it a little bit, it's not that hard. It's one of those kind of games. Do I go left or right here? I don't even know which way to go. Let's try going to the left. I'm not really sure. Oh, no. You know what? I think I will try using the rapid fire. What is this, dead end? Alright, I guess I wasn't supposed to go to the left. Got me. Shit. Hey, it's a blimp. Am I supposed to destroy this blimp? Dude, oh, shoot. I should have turned my engine up. I needed more speed. That's a mistake. Oh, they drop bombs. I see. Game over. Not game over yet. Here we go. Here's the enemy fortress to end all fortresses. The final fortress? Could be the final fortress. I kinda remember this. We're not in the fortress yet. We're in the cave going up to the fortress, I think. Oh, triple shot. Oh, jeez. Dude, he's hiding in the wall. That's not fair. You know what? I don't like the rapid shot. Okay, I will go back to ATG. Can you land on this thing? The cave music is like slower in this part. It's like deliberately trying to be creepy. But I like it though. What the fuck, homing missiles? Look at these defective homing missiles. I know. Most of the time, the homing missiles are worth it. Oh, what's this? You've secured the enemy depot. Three-way guns and hyper armor. Ooh, hyper armor is good. Three-way guns, huh? Let's check that out. That seems pretty good. I like three-way guns. Definitely good. Getting pretty close to the end of the game. Oh, I feel like I remember this. So what is this here? They're gonna like fire shit at me. I need the speed. I need the speed here. I need the hyper engine. It's gonna do some shit. Destiny of an Emperor 2. It's got a fan translation. Destiny of an Emperor. The fuck, man. Okay, that trap's defective. That's good. Works out well for me. He's got the three-way shot as well. Yeah, Destiny of an Emperor... We haven't even played Destiny of an Emperor 1 yet. That's the Capcom, like, sort of feudal RPG, right? I've never played that game. In 1991, that won't be for a very long time. Did we get all the hostages? That's all the hostages. I think that may be all the hostages in the entire game. I think we may have all the weapons in the game as well. Oh shit, this part seems scary. Yeah, so many games are based on things that have a lot of Japanese games. Romance of the Three Kingdoms. That story. The Legend of the Monkey King, or what was that? Journey to the West. And then other feudal stuff like the Heike and the Genji clan, stuff like that. So many of those. Alright. Fireballs. So, yeah, for like stuff like this, the scrolling does make it awkward, but what you can always do is just turn your helicopter around and then you get free movement. Although stuff like this is pretty awkward though. Oh! What do I do here? I forgot. Oh my god. Oh no, I'm dead. What do you do in that part? Oh, all the way back here. Those lion heads, you have to like destroy the lion heads or something? You gotta find the safe spot where you don't get murdered. Oh man. Yeah, you have to. There's definitely like some kind of safe spot somewhere there. Those are Chinese in origin, but there's still a lot of Japanese games based on them. They do love that stuff. But I mean, they have that. A lot of games based on Chinese mythology. But then they also have like a lot of games based on American big budget movies like, Rambo, Star Wars, Aliens, Predator. A lot of those as well. They're multicultural. I'm sure there's other examples from other cultures, but Chinese stuff is big in Japan, of course. For this part, you might want to switch to the anti-tank gun here. Let's see. I'm sure we want to find some kind of. Probably we want to scroll the screen as far forward as we can. We want to find some kind of safe spot with those fireballs that come out of those lion heads. Should be more worried about them than these fireballs. And then I'm gonna trying to get, I don't know, maybe I should turn the speed down to turbo. You need to be able to maneuver without having to worry about flying into the wall. I think that should be fast enough. Now, where do you fire from here? I think we're trying to attack that middle thing. What's this say? Do I want to go back, maybe? The homing missiles are just useless. Useless here. Wait, what if I switch to landmines here? Let me check something. Doesn't quite hit at this angle. Let me turn my speed down. Normal speed. Whoa. That's not... I'm pretty sure I want to hit that thing in the middle, but it's not registering. No! Maybe it's not scrolled on the screen enough? I mean, just trying to be careful, because it's not impossible that I could beat the game now. It's not impossible. But at least we want to get as far as we can. The Hindu pantheon. A bazillion good Bible games. Arthur and... I'm sure there's some good games based on King Arthur and Robin Hood. When there's that Run Robin Hood NES game, that's supposed to be alright. No, I'm not safe there. Shit. Wait, maybe if I go back to the... Oh, look at this rapid fire. I'm like locked down now. What, that doesn't even damage it? Oh. No. Am I supposed to hit this thing? It's weird. I mean, we definitely have all the hostages, right? Let me just double check. Yeah. So it's not because we don't have hostages. I should be able to... Am I supposed to be hitting... Maybe you're supposed to shoot them on the lion's head. Yeah, you're supposed to shoot it on the lion's head. Damn it. Okay, well, at least we figured that out. You have to destroy the lion's heads first, and then you can probably shoot the thing in the middle. Alright. That was like the gate to the final level. If it counts as a level. I guess maybe it does. Maybe it should be 6 levels, because that leads into like the final base area, which I remember being very difficult. We would not have survived in there anyway. Yeah, it should be out of 6. We gotta do better, we gotta get there with more lives. Alright, whatever, stuff. There's that King Arthur beat-em-up game. There's Knights of the Round in Final Fantasy VII. King Arthur related media. General Stephen Power. Yes. Stephen Power. Pretty good name. Pretty good. Yeah, it gets hard towards the end there. All the stuff that can kill you very easily. Wipe your lives away. Notice how I like, oh, what, how'd he climb that? Notice how I switched the direction my helicopter is facing when I cross over the middle of the screen, because I know I don't want to be scrolling. You get used to the controls. Alright, I haven't died yet. Our Arthurian legend games. I know there's more. There's gotta be more. I mean, I'm sure there's many games that have like Merlin in them, probably. Young Merlin, Quest for Camelot. You played that. King Arthur, the role-playing game. I haven't played any of those. That's a very on-the-nose title. A poor man's Total War. Let's see. I can see a need for that. Notice how we switch the direction of our copter to fly over those, so that the scrolling doesn't get in the way. Oh, shit. Let's see if I can still finish the level without a death. Ported it to mobile, huh? What was King Arthur's world again? Excuse me. Blue doo 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 doo. I almost just died. But it's okay. Like Lemmings? I might have seen that game before. King Arthur's style Lemmings. Pretty wacky. I'm actually not... I think that rescuing dudes might actually repair your vehicle or something, because I'm not flaming anymore. Something repaired my vehicle. So, my answer to Mr. Leo before was incorrect. He asked if there's any way to stop being on fire. Apparently there is. Apparently there is. Did not realize. What? A dude... But I just got suicided by just a dude on the ground. Super Nintendo mouse. Yeah. That one mouse-based, like, Mario and Luigi game uses the mouse. That one game that's, where, like, it's like Mario Lemmings? Has anyone ever seen that game? It was on Game Center CX. It's like a Mario version of Lemmings, kind of. That uses the mouse. But that never came over to America. Damn, there's only one more guy. Fortunate. Okay, we only died once this time on level 1. That's still an improvement. Let's make stage 2 deathless. So the first attempt at this game, we Made it to level 4. Second attempt, we made it to level 5. Almost to the final level. And this attempt, we should just go ahead and beat the game, I think. I think we should just go ahead and beat the game. Civilization. It was pretty cool about the Super Nintendo how it did have a mouse for like ports of PC games. I'm assuming that any ports of PC games after that time would have had that, you know. I mean, that's something that like the PS1 and later consoles could have used, right? Was a mouse. Super Nintendo had a mouse. Why didn't later consoles ever like? Why is the Super Nintendo the only console that like ever tried to have a mouse? It's kind of weird. PlayStation had a mouse? Clock Tower used it? Oh, really? I was not aware of that. I realized I should probably be faster here because of the homing missiles. And I just killed myself from my speed. But that's unfortunate. So that didn't pay off. We certainly did not play PS1 Clock Tower with a mouse. I didn't realize PS1 even had a mouse. I think this is the first I've ever heard of it. No! Oh, not again. Oh, did you? Good job, Asian Waste. That'll teach him to let you use a mouse on PS1 games. Pulses when you click. Well, we've already played through all the PS1 Clock Tower games now, so there's no reason to go back and try that. Did I get the firebomb? I forgot to equip the firebomb. Do 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 do. We're currently in fire mode. Gotta survive. Gotta survive my flaming helicopter. Oh, you can get something here, right? Gotta make sure I don't miss any of the weapons as I rush through the game. Okay. So that was, what, better armor there, I think? The upgrades in this game are really nice. I like that you get permanent upgrades when you play through this game. Got a good strategy for this part. Yeah, the dudes do cure your fire. Guess I forgot about that feature. These are the last ones. Quiet. Almost. I think these are the last ones. 16 dudes there. Okay. That was pretty good. I think we only died twice in that level, so I think we still have 6 helicopters left. 6 lives left. Still, all of our continues. So if we can get past this stage without using a continue, that would be awesome. Life away there, that sucks. Yeah, this is the only spot in the game where you have to actually go backwards to rescue a prisoner. Right there in that spot. Hyper Engine, Mine's Ladder. That's a good one. Mines are good. And we played through 3 Clock Tower games on the stream before. We played through Super Nintendo 1 and both PlayStation 1 ones, Clock Towers. Maybe next Halloween stream we can play through Clock Tower 3, that might be fun. And PS2, now that we can finally do PS2 games. That could be pretty fun. Oh, Discworld. That makes sense. Yeah, that point-and-click adventure game. Played that on stream before. I really like that game, actually. And Snatcher, huh? Let's see. The Snatcher doesn't have a English release on the PS1, does it? I think only Sega CD. Light gun games? Like Quake? That makes sense. Front mission alternative. That makes sense. It's pretty cool. Hey, got through there without a death. Good. Oh, yeah, this is the part with the sea of fire. Love fire. I guess rescuing dupes does actually heal you, because I got more than 2 hit points back from that. I didn't realize that before. I wonder how much that actually does heal you. Wasn't StarCraft on PS1? There's a PS1 port of StarCraft, isn't there? And if so, I'm wondering if that... I mean, you'd think that would use the mouse. Oops, wrong homing. Alright, homing's actually very helpful here. Nice. Alright, this is the end of this level, so that's 3 levels we've beaten. Shoot, I forgot to update the number. I guess it doesn't matter now because we're on... Here, actually, firebombs or mines are more consistent here. This spot. We're about to be on level 4 anyway, so I guess it doesn't actually matter. Diablo? There was an N64 port, but you don't know about PS1. Yeah, I knew there was an N64 port of StarCraft. I've always heard that one's bad, never tried it. But I thought there was like a PS1 port as well. I'm not sure. Maybe I'm thinking of the StarCraft one. Diablo had a PS1 port that was surprisingly well done. Did that use the mouse? You'd think that would. Alright, make to stage 4 without any continues. Alright, sorry for my lack of updating the number, but we're back on stage 4 now. Didn't. That's crazy. You'd think it would. Shit. Not dead yet. Well, I'm probably going to need to continue at least once on this stage, but if we could... We'll give it a try. And, oh, I landed inside the platform. Wow. But we got to at least try to get past without using a continue. Bad. Do pretty well on this level. This level's hard too. No! Oh. At least it saves the damage on that pillar though. See, it saved the damage. PS2 had a mouse as well? Really? I did not know that. Did any games use it? Did not know that. It did work with a few games, namely Final Fantasy XI. Oh, that makes sense. That for the PS2, I always wondered how that game controlled, but if it had a mouse, that makes sense. It makes a lot of sense. RE4 as well. Really? For the aiming, that makes sense. I played Resident Evil 4 on the PS2. I didn't realize it had a mouse. I always wanted to try Resident Evil 4 with the Wii, because the Wiimote seemed like it would have been awesome for aiming. But, never got the chance to do so. Alright, this part. Quickly slide behind the missiles. Alright, that went pretty well. Like, that part seems unfair because there's all these homing missiles that you can't do anything about, but you can just, if you're fast, if you take advantage of switching your helicopter's direction to control the scrolling, then you can actually handle it. Technically, every console had native mouse support. The Saturn had a mouse. Really? Is that true? I have no idea. Oh, I threw that life away. Oh man, we could be low on lives. I haven't continued yet, right? I don't think. So we've got to be like down to like one of the last lives here. I want to continue on this level. We're doing so well. Saturn did have a mouse called the Shuttle. That's a cool name for a mouse, the Shuttle, like that. Right, it could be the last life, you don't want to waste it. Yeah, this is the part with the missile room. That's right. What? Oh! Oh, I get to spawn up here. Okay. Oh, that was kind of a cheap death there. Damn. GameCube did not. Well, I'm not sure if that really makes that. It really made that much. Is that why the GameCube was not successful? Didn't have a mouse? Probably not. You gotta be real careful here. No! Homing missile, behave! You know what I could do? Wait, if I... Oh, I can't go into the menu. Shit. Oh, well. Oh! Oh, okay, one. Oh man, get one more life. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Okay. Dude, nice. So did we beat level 4 without continuing? Did we made it to level 5 without continuing? I think we have. That's really good. Since the Super Nintendo's had a mouse. Like, do you mean had a mouse as in like actually had a mouse available, or just programmed to, in theory, support a mouse? Like, do you mean mouse support, or do you mean actually having a mouse? It's a pretty cool level how you start above the clouds. But not necessarily like an actual mouse you can get for the system, though, right? It makes sense. Interesting, though. That is interesting. Alright, we're doing good. Well, is that to continue? Oh, we have still have one more life. Nice. How many lives do I have left? This has got to be the last one on this continue. Games did take advantage of that. Lets you mouse aim. I see. Interesting. Hyper armor. Like hyper armor. Hyper armor for a hyper flip. Alright, this part. Probably want to go back to full speed. We didn't have a mouse either. But it kind of didn't need a mouse because of the nature of its system. Yeah, exactly. The controller is a mouse. How far do I have to scroll this thing on the screen before it'll get damaged? What? Wait. Maybe if I use just like twin missiles might be better for this shit. It's not damaging it. I need slower speed. There we go. Found the magic spot. There we go. You guys still haven't continued yet. And we're already about to get to the final level if I don't die here. Hey, Tam, what's up? Oh, that's all you have to do. Nice. We got to the last level without any continues. Oh, this is looking really good. The Genesis also had a mouse. Thank you, Tam. Only for one game, Art Alive. What's Art Alive? I've never seen that. Genesis does what Nintendo don't. You can't do this on Nintendo. You can't bring Art Alive on Nintendo. Nintendo has never brought Art Alive. Sure, you can Mario Paint, but can you bring your art alive? Well, Mario Paint and animation, so I guess you actually could. You get a mouse colic? Wow. How many games do you support that you use a mouse? Mario Paint is that. I've never heard of Art Alive. That's interesting. Let's check that out sometime. I've rescued all the hostages. Now you must take the enemy headquarters. Success will be difficult. Alright guys, here it is. 6 out of 6. The final frontier. Oh yeah, this level is... For some reason your helicopter's gray in this level. This level is got a lot of cheap shit, I remember. I seem to remember a lot of cheap stuff. We want the fastest speed. And I guess we'll try the homing missiles. I don't remember exactly. Like, it's like fireballs. They like wrap... Yeah, like that shit. So, this is is not as... Oh, I think there's like a trick to this. Like, couldn't you like... If you scroll the screen on the edge, I think you can like avoid a lot of traps or something. Dude, this is actually pretty fucked. Nope! Okay, let's see. If I remember correctly, you can go like this. Oh, that doesn't work. There's the first continue. That's okay. Like, we want to get like close to the top of the screen. I think this will work. That's 1, 2. See, it does work. 3. Okay, there's 3 of those, and there's gonna be like... This thing's gonna like fire some shit at us or something. I think. Do I stay on the homing missiles? This thing right here. Oh, that works. I'm not sure if this thing fires at you. So you gotta remember the tricks. So there's 3 of those fireballs. If you fly on the edge of the screen backwards, you can fly over them before they start shooting. Yeah, remember there's tricks like that for this level, because it's really difficult to time those fireballs otherwise. They have like very big hitbox. Shit like this. Also, always remember the backwards flying trick. Oh! Fire wheel! Go along the ground now. Well, it's fire wheels. That's a very effective defense. Fire wheels in your base. Like if you have a secret base, you should definitely put fire wheels in it. Tam, do you have fire wheels in your base? They're very effective. So if we go along the ground, maybe it might be good. Oh, but you pop off the ground when you... Well, it still might work pretty decent. Whoa, okay, we gotta go like this though. There we go. That's how you do it. I'll try to kill that thing up there. Oh, what the fuck is shooting balls at me? Somebody's shooting balls at me. What am I hitting right now? Okay, I did it. So many traps. The extra long fire wheels, Super Mario Brothers. Yeah, stuff like that can... Well, I mean, because they're really... Like, they're just so big and they cover so much of the screen, it's actually pretty intimidating. Even today. Even for today. I think there's fireballs here, too. Oh, the balls! Okay, what do we do here? I'm just gonna go like this. Like, maybe like along the ground. Oh, okay. Wow. Oh. Alright, that worked. We're getting close. We're getting close to the end of this game. Oh! Like, we've got to be really close to the final boss. Here's a head we can straight. Oh! That's right. Is that the final boss? The final boss, I remember it's just like a never-ending stream of fireballs. You gotta find the safe spot. Need a bit more finesse with my movement. I mean, this is about to be the end of the game. But what's the safe spot for this guy? I'm trying to remember. Oh, that's not it! Firecrackers, nice. That's always fun. Wow, that's close. Alright, what do we do here? Now we need more precision movement. Find the right position here. No! Oh, the hitbox in the fireballs is so big. Damn it. I think I had to scroll it more on the screen. Scary. This is dangerous. Oh, jeez. No! Alright. That's the second continue, I think. Was it the second continue? We must... Yeah, we must have continued more than once already. Is that... That might be the final boss, I'm not sure. But, I can't remember what his safe spot is. You gotta remember. Right, Mr. Leo? I remember being pretty frustrated with those fireball traps as a kid, because like I could never get over them without getting hit. The timing was so tight. Fist of the North Star guy, they do. Kenshiro. They're very manly heads. You have to scroll targets like this like a certain ways onto the screen to be able to actually hit them. Like for their hitboxes to be there. What happened? No deaths yet. We still have one more continue. I mean, we should have this because we have all our lives right now, of which there should be 9, and we still have one continue left, I think. Fireworks in their room. It'd be funny if 2 people didn't die and 1 lost a hand. Yes. That does sound like the kind of thing that stupid kids would do. There's a limit to stupidity that stupid kids should engage in. Oh, no! Oh, man, there goes the life. Damn. There goes the life. Alright, back to here. Still have like 8 lives or something. Man, I don't know about this shit right here. I feel like you want to get... No! Oh, I feel like you want to get closer to him, maybe? I guess that would make sense. Damn, this part. Why do I keep dying here? Oh, I was hitting him there. I'm not sure where the... Dude, where's the hitbox for this guy? No! Oh! Maybe I should be lower. Gotta find the right spot. That was it. I had the hitbox exposed. What? Oh shit. Actually, you know what? Maybe I want to be more on the left side of the screen. I'm getting too close, I think. That's probably what it is. Oh, this is no good. I don't have room on the left side now. Do I? Oh, maybe I do. Can I like damage him from here? I don't think I can damage him. He doesn't start firing until you like... It's like a timer. You have a couple seconds to scroll him on the screen, and now it's too late. I'm so dead. Like I can't... Yeah, I can't damage him now. No, I'm dead. Can I hit him from here? Trying not to waste the lives, but it's hard. Where's his weak spot? Maybe I should use the dual. Okay, well we won. We won anyway. I couldn't figure out where the safe spot was, but it doesn't matter, we won. Under 3 hours. Good. All hostages have been saved, the enemy defeated, your battle triumphant, general power, you must continue your fight for liberty and peace. The final boss looks a lot like a Gradius boss, doesn't it? His attack pattern is very similar to the final boss of Gradius 3. I am Stephen Power, yes. It's not that guy, it's me. I am Stephen Power. I think I'm gonna change my name in real life to Stephen Power. How about that, Tam? I beat a helicopter game. Are you proud of me? That's a good game. I think it's a very fun game. Produced by Kanayasu. I like the mechanics, even though it's you know, a bit finicky with the controls, but it also kind of makes it more unique because no other game really controls like this. The music is really good. Even though there's not really that many tracks, but like what music there is very good, especially the theme song of the first level. The first 3 levels. And I mean, the graphics are nice. I like the atmosphere of the underground areas, the exploration. Just like a little bit of exploration, looking for the dudes. Like the game's pretty linear, but it feels like there's a bit of exploration. It's kind of nice. What there is kind of nice. And this is also a pretty good level of challenge, you know, with the limited continues. I like that it has the limited continues. You get 9 lives per continue, so you actually get like 27 lives. It's almost like a full Konami code worth of lives for the game. It's not bad. It's short, but it's sweet. So I think, what would you guys rate that? I think probably a 7. Let me see. I probably rated it in the past. Let me see if my past self agrees. 6 and 6 from Asian Waste. I'm gonna probably go like 7 and 7, maybe 7 and 8, maybe 7 and 8. 7 and 7 is what I gave it in the past. Like I really like that the main theme song of the game. Like it's super good, but the only issue is that there's not really that many tracks, so maybe a 7 is more appropriate. This is the song I really like. This song is so catchy, so good. By the way, that now puts us at 201 games beaten. So we've crossed the 200 mark for games beaten. I've been trying to keep pace with beating 1/3 of the games. I think it'd be funny. Like, it's not necessarily part of the project. Like, we didn't really set like a goal for how many games I want to beat, but I think it'd be cool to like beat 1/3 of the games. I also think it would be funny to be able to say I've beaten 1/3 of all NES games. You know, that just seems like it'd be a pretty funny thing to say. So that's kind of my goal, to beat 1/3 of the games. We're on pace now. I mean, We would have needed to beat 200 by game 600. We've already crossed the 200 mark. We're only at 531. So that's... Yeah, Mario 3's coming up. We're going to beat that one. Of course. So, very good game. You know, maybe not amazing, but very good for what it is. Let's see. And for the ranking, what do I want to put it for the ranking? It does feel like it should be around the Iron Tank level. They're both military games. Similar level of quality. Both this and Iron Tank have like kind of finicky controls too. They take a little bit of getting used to, but yeah, both a bit similar. Robo Warrior, Rad Racer should definitely be above Rad Racer and Famicom Wars. I guess probably above Robo Warrior. I don't know if it should be above Iron Tank. Should it be above Iron Tank? Should it be above Battle of Olympus? Maybe it shouldn't be above Battle of Olympus or, you know, any of these games. Maybe not. Should it be above Iron Tank? Let's put it right below Iron Tank, I think. And above Konami. Wait, what did I do? And above Konami YY World. Yeah, right here. Seems about right. The two military games next to each other, but underneath Jackal, the superior military game, and Russian Attack, I guess, as well. That should be like around here somewhere. Where's Russian Attack? That should be pretty high. Maybe Russian Attack was lower. Oh, it's 8. It's just below Jackal. Okay, yeah, I thought that one was high. So these two military games, Jackal and Russian Attack, still much higher. I guess, oh, Bionic Commando, that counts as the military game. That would be the best military game for the system so far. I love Russian Attack too. Yeah, awesome game. Really fun. And then we have, you know, and then we have Russian Attack and Jackal. Premium military games. Ikari Warriors? No. Though I actually like Ikari Warriors 2, but Ikari Warriors 2 doesn't even count as military. And then going a little bit lower, we have Iron Tank, and Cobra Command, the very good military games. And then Famicom Wars, the military strategy game, a bit below those. Frontline, yeah, Frontline's a military game. That would be a not so good one. Oh, there's Battle City. That counts as well. Yeah, so some good military games for the Famicom / NES. All right.